Hello friends, myself Nikul Jaiswal, working as a lecturer in computer engineering, Sri KJ Polytechnic Bharuch. So welcome to third video lecture of our computer and network security subjects. Now first of all, let's have a quick recap of our previous lectures. So in the first lecture we have discussed threat to security. So anything that can possibly damage our computer system will be called as a threat, and we have seen different types of threat like viruses, then worms and insider and intruders in that first lecture. In the second lecture we have discussed steps in attacks and security basics. Now in the steps in attack we have four major steps. First is reconnaissance. So in that step we gather information about the organization. Second step is scanning. So in that step we perform port scanning and IP scanning to identify the live machines in organization. Third step is researching vulnerabilities. So in that step we identify the software weakness of the software that are running in particular machine. And the fourth step is performing attack. So actual attack will be performed in the fourth step. And the next we have discussed security basics. So in that we have seen the definition of confidentiality, integrity and availability. So these are the three main pillars in computer security or information security. So confidentiality means unauthorized access will not be permitted. Integrity means unauthorized modification of the information will not be permitted. And availability means when the authorized person requests to access the information, that information must be available. So that was the three basic pillar of computer security. And after that we have seen the definition of computer security. So the basic definition of computer security as per the NIST, that is National Institute of Standard and Technology, is the process of protecting confidentiality, integrity and availability of the computer system will be called as a computer security. Same as for the information security, the process of protecting confidentiality, integrity and availability of the information will be called as information security. Now in this lecture we will discuss types of attack. So in the next three lectures we will discuss this topic, different types of attacks. So let's start with our topic number 4, that is types of attack. Now in the types of attack we have two classification of attack. First is passive attack and second is active attack. Now passive attack will attempt to learn or make use of information from the system, and active attack attempt to alter the system resources or affect the operations. So basically in the passive attack we try to identify some of the information, but we will not affect the computer systems or the informations. But in the active attack we actually perform some sort of attacks on computer systems, and we try to modify the information, or we try to uh, damage the information or computer systems. So let's discuss first classification of attack, that is passive attack. So normally passive attack will try to learn from the systems, or it will try to make use of information from the system. So basically passive attack will not affect any computer system or not affect any informations. So passive attack attempt to learn or make use of information from the system but does not affect system resources. We can also say that the passive attack is one type of monitoring of transmission. So we can monitor the transmission lines to get some of the information that has been transmitted. So passive attacks are eavesdropping on or monitoring of transmission. So the main goal of opponent is to obtain information that is being transmitted, and these attacks are difficult to detect because they do not involve any alternation of data. That is the major advantage of passive attack. So there are mainly two types of passive attack. First is release of message content and second is traffic analysis. So in the first attack, release of message content, in this attack we try to identify the message that has been transferred from one user to second user. And in the second attack, traffic analysis. In this attack, we try to identify the traffic that has been transmitting between two users, and we try to learn or identify some confidential information that has been transmitting from one user to another user. So this is the diagram of release of message content. So as you can see, Bob and Alice are the two authentic users and they are communicating with each other. Now here the Darth try to read the messages that has been transmitting from Bob to Alice. So Bob will not able to identify that some attacker is trying to catch the information or read the content of the information, and Alice will also will not be able to identify that the attacker is trying to identify or read some messages. So this will be called as a release of message content. Now in this attack, both the Bob and Alice will not be able to identify that some another user or some another person is trying to read the content of a message that has been transmitting from Bob to Alice. Now, next type of classification for passive attack is traffic analysis. Now, in this attack, the attacker will observe the traffic between two hosts or multiple hosts, and it will try to identify some basic information about the host. So after observing the traffic, the attacker can also identify the location of two hosts, and it can also identify the identity of host, and it also can observe the frequency and length of the message being exchanged. So this information might be useful in guessing the nature of the communication. So which type of application they are using, which type of protocols they are using to transmitting the information, all that information can be identified by the traffic analysis. Normally sniffing softwares will be used to observing the traffic and do the analysis of traffic between hosts. Now let's discuss second classification of attack, that is active attack. Now in the active attack, we do some modification in information, but in passive attack we are not doing any modification in information. So passive attacks are very difficult to detect, and in active attack we cannot prevent active attack 100%, but we try to detect the active attack, and after detection we try to recover from the active attack. So active attack involves some modification of data stream or the creation of false stream. We can also create a false stream to confuse the users of the information system. It is quite difficult to prevent active attack. So we have already discussed that we can't prevent active attack 100% because of the wide variety of potential physical, software and network vulnerabilities. So the goal is to detect active attack and to recover from any disruption or delays caused by them. So the main goal of computer security regarding to active attack is to identify the attack. We need to detect the attack and we will try to recover from the attack. So there are mainly four categories of active attack. First is masquerade, second is replay attack, third is modification of message, and fourth is denial of service. So let's discuss all the categories in detail. Now let's discuss first category of active attack, that is masquerade. Now in this attack, Bob and Alice both are authentic user, and the Darth is third party user, or we can say that Darth is attacker. Now the Darth will send some message to Alice, and Alice will think that this message has been come from Bob. So Alice will not be able to identify that the message has been come from Darth. So Darth will use some of the technique. By that, the Alice will not be able to identify that the message has been come from Darth and not from the Bob. So how is it possible? So first of all, when the Bob and Alice were talking with each other, the Darth was analyzing the traffic and capturing the traffic. In that traffic, Darth will capture the authentication sequence between Bob and Alice. So by using that authentication sequence, the Darth will send the message to Alice. So what the Alice will think? This through this authentication sequence, the Alice will think that this message has been come from Bob only. So this type of attack will be called as a masquerade. So in this attack, we are creating false information or false communication with authentic user. Now, second category of active attack is replay attack. Now in replay attack, what the attacker will do is, when the Bob and Alice were talking to each other, the Darth will capture the data between Bob and Alice. Now that data will be used later on to identify or uh, to capture some more information from the authentic user. Let's talk with one example. Now let's suppose Bob wants some information from Alice. Now what the Alice will do? First of all, the Alice will ask for the identity proof from the Bob for that information. Now the Bob will send identity to Alice. Now when the Bob is sending identity to Alice, the Darth will capture that identity from the Bob. Clear? Now the Alice will send some the confidential information to the Bob. Now after the communication is completed, the Darth will send the request to Alice for the same information. Now what the Alice will do? It will ask for the proof of identity. Now what the Darth will do? It will send the identity of Bob to Alice. Now what the Alice will think? The communication has been started from the Bob and the Bob is authentic user. Now what the Alice will do? It will send the confidential information to the Darth. Now Alice does not know that the communication was established by the Darth and not from the Bob. So this is the replay attack. Now, third category of active attack is modification of message. So, from the figure, you can easily understand what will be the working of modification of message. When the Bob and Alice are communicating with each other, the Darth will capture the message from the Bob and it will modify that message and it will again send the message to Alice. Now in this situation, Bob will not be able to identify that its message has been changed and Alice will not be able to identify that her message, the message that has been received by her is modified by the attacker. So first of all, what the Darts will do, it will break the communication between Bob and Alice. Now all the communication between Bob and Alice will go through the Darth and Darth will change the message that has been received by the Bob and it will send again to Alice. Now let's discuss with one example. Now let's suppose Bob is sending a message stating that allow John to read confidential file. Now Darth will uh, get access to this message. Now what the Darth will do, it will change the name John from Darth and it will send the message to Alice that allow Darth to read the confidential file. So this type of modification and in information can be done in modification of message attack. Fourth and last category of active attack is denial of service attack. Now denial of service attack will attack on availability of the services. Now let's suppose the Bob wants some services from the server, but what the Dart will do, it will break the communication between Bob and server. So Bob want to use some services from the server, but Dart will not allow the Bob to use that services. So this type of attack will be called as denial of service attack. So in the denial of service attack, there are many type of operations that can be performed by the attacker. First, it can break the communication between Bob and server. Second, it can overload the network so that Bob will not be able to send a request to server, or the attacker will overload the server so the request from the Bob will not be processed by the server. So all these type of operations can be performed to produce the denial of service attack. So this was all about the categories of attack. So we have discussed passive attack, then type of passive attacks. Then we have discussed active attack and categories of active attack. I hope you did understand all the concept that has been discussed in this video lecture. After completing this video lecture, you need to appear in quiz assignment through Google Classroom. Thank you so much.